This is Sharp Notes. I heard over the internet that some people believe that the Book of Jasher is not a real biblical book, and it was made up some kind of way, One thing I can speak to with a lot of confidence is these books from the biblical time. Many people wouldn't know what the J book is. The Book of Jasher was used by David, the king. He read from it. That was early on, right soon after the Judges, and he was the second anointed king. Saul was the first one, so it was way into BC, way down the lower numbers of BC, counting up. Well, count down. Sorry, count down. So it's way up in the higher numbers, count down. So the thing that has got my interest was that there are people out there claiming that the Book of Jasher showed up in the 12th century. So that would probably give the Book of Jasher some kind of affiliation with either France, maybe the UK, maybe England, or maybe Spain. I don't know how they getting this information and where it's coming from. It could be just an opinion. I don't know. But the Book of Jasher is a real book and has information similar to that of Genesis in it. It's just like the Book of Jubilee is another book. There's many books that the people don't go by. But back in those days, during the time before Moses, there was plenty of books out there, and a lot of them was accurate. But when Moses came along, that's when God came down to earth and talked to Moses at the burning bush. And then the Book of Genesis took over. From that point on, we talk about the Book of Genesis for all information pertaining to everything from the creation to Moses' death. And then from that point on, scribes has been writing the Bible as of even today's scribes. Whatever going on today is part of the Bible, whether we accept that or not. It's being count up to Armageddon. All the information and then everything that's being done, someone is writing it down, someone keeping the history. It don't make no difference if a person is biased, because you're going to have it on both sides, and people can work their way through these differences of opinion, and they're usually someone sitting at the table that is not biased and might straighten out the matter and even explain how it's not that way. So I didn't like the fact that I should not say anything about the Book of Jasher. So I'm going to do something on the Book of Jasher, because I think it's very important that all these particular books give us information concerning what has happened, especially when it comes down to God and what He's thinking and what He wants us to know.